Hi, this is Nikki and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey of love. And I hope everyone's doing okay out there. There's been a couple of things that have happened over the last few days. So I share things that go on in my twin flame journey, but also just what's come through from general guidance and stuff. And as some of you are probably aware, there has been a Netflix series come out around twin flames. I haven't watched it, but what's been quite interesting is that some of you, so when I first learned about twin flames, which I've shared before, how I found out about them was when I'd met my twin about 10 years ago. And my twin spirit, because I was seeing my twin spirit everywhere and it was just making me feel like I was losing my mind. And I remember saying, why don't you just leave me alone, to his spirit, you know, because I was just getting bombarded. And he said, I can't because I'm your twin flame. And I was like, what's that? And I'd never heard about it. So I actually Googled, because I was like, because it was my twin spirit that said, I can't leave you alone because you're my twin flame. And I was like, what's that? And anyway, at the time, there was only two other, the ones that I remember, there was Hazel, who I then went on to meet, and who was the lady that told me to do this channel, because I did a Reiki for Hazel. And she just said, oh, you should really set up your own channel to help others. So there was Hazel from Consciousness, what was it? She's changed her channel name, but anyway, for those of you who've been with me for this whole long journey, you'll know Hazel. And then there was also Agatha, who was from Psychic, again, I'm going to get the name wrong, twin psychic consultants or something, but she also, and she was the original person that started to do divine masculine, divine feminine readings. And there was really only, and then there was another one, there was Karen, who is Soul Whispers Tarot, and she also has another twin flame psychic. So there really were only those three. And of course now there's absolutely probably hundreds. I don't know, because I don't really look at anything, because, you know, for me, I'm a channel for the messages that come through me and also through you, people that come to me. So because of that, you know, I trust that the guidance of the people that come to me are because they're all part of my soul group. And, you know, and therefore the messages that I share resonate with other, you know, the people that are part of my soul group, that are our collective soul group. Anyway, what's happened, so interestingly, I just think the timing of all of this is really significant, because this twin flame documentary has come out on Netflix. And I'm presuming it's sort of saying how, you know, like, as with everything, there is a negative side to everything. And so a lot of the twin flame commercials is all about, do this, pay me this money and I'll make sure you get into your twin flame connection or whatever. And, you know, as with everything, there's always a commercial, you know, downside. And because people want to find love, you know, that's the thing. People are vulnerable, aren't we? We do want to find love. But you have to, for yourself, you have to, you know, really just be divine in listening to your guidance, as in you trust the people that you listen to on YouTube, and you discern the people that you listen to. And some people you will feel very drawn to. And if you, again, everything is about intent, and if you ask to be shown the videos that will help you in your journey today with your twin flame journey, ask to be guided to send to bring the people towards you that you need in order to help you on your path. Anyway, But at the same time as this documentary appearing on Netflix, which keeps flashing up for me all the time, which I really don't want to watch, but it keeps flashing up for me. And at the same time, Agatha, who hasn't been doing her readings for ages, has come back online to start doing readings again and doing that traditional layout of the divine feminine, divine masculine, and the energies in between. So, and this feels like it's again, this is sort of like looking back 10 years ago. And it's almost like when I think about it, I think, God, that 10 years has gone like that. But equally, I think just about, you know, at the time when I was looking for information, there was literally, like I say, those 3 or 4 people. And now there is, you know, probably, I don't even know, there's probably thousands of people doing it. But that also is showing how the collective consciousness has also expanded, you know, hugely into this. And there's always a polar, right? There's always the shadow side to the light. There has to be a polarization, right? Because that's how we create the balance. So anyway, I just thought it was really interesting and significant around the timing, and just to be mindful about being discernful about the information that you take in, and how you use that information, because ultimately, you know, these twin flame connections are a journey of soul growth. I mean, that's the biggest thing, the journey of soul growth and living an open-hearted life. Right? Living from the heart in a different way of looking at the world, and the journey of awakening. You know, that's essentially what these connections are. And yes, it would be the icing on the cake if we do get into physical relations in this physical world with our twins. That's what I truly believe that we are here to do. And I truly believe that we're bringing that spiritual connection into the physical. And again, but we have to, you know, ultimately work on ourselves. That's the only thing that we can do, because, you know, everything else is in the hands of divine and divine timing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that everyone will be seeing that, and I'm probably sure that lots of people have watched it. But so it's interesting. It's just like, just seeing how much the twin flame sort of consciousness has moved into the mainstream consciousness, you know, and that is, you know, that's a positive thing. We just have to, like with everything, we have to take the bits that are aligned with our spirit, right? So yeah, this is the 10 of air. So it's the 10 of air today. And look at all the feathers absolutely everywhere around that, following the signs that spirit gives, you know. The 10 of air, I'm just going to read what it is, because in this book it is very great, very good guidance. So the 10 of air, I just have to get my glasses because I can't read a thing anymore. So graceful endings and hopeful beginnings meet, a point of epiphany, an end to old ways of thinking. It's all up from here as I bless the ending, and grateful for the lessons I have learnt that can free me from patterns that no longer serve me. I allow my circumstances to end with grace, so I know something better can appear at any time. I am thankful that from now on I can respond differently to any challenging situation. Interesting. That's on page 42. And the reason why I say that's interesting is numbers 42 and 54 have been following me around everywhere. So I'm going to read from the Divine Love Letter books. And these are all channelings that I've done between people's twins and their higher selves. And so I'm going to read letter 42 first. So you have to embrace the unknown, step into the abyss, accept that you won't know all the details. Follow the guidance that you are given and trust. Trust is the most important lesson you need to learn. Trusting in your own heart, not giving away your power to others. Trusting that you can do this. You have the power of the universe inside of you. Every morning, ask to be guided. Ask to be taken by the hand by the divine creator. And ask for direct signs to help you along the way. The more you work in partnership, the more divine your life will be. So finally, trust in you. And what was I saying about this card? All of the feathers all the way around. The signs, ask to reach out for guidance. Ask, just like on YouTube, ask to be guided to the videos that will help you. Ask to be guided to the people that will help you. The ones that are genuine, right? So I want you to, this is letter 54, and it is, I want you to really believe in our love. Really believe in our coming together. Really believe in the force of love, divine connection, divine cord of light that is pulling our souls, drawing us in out of the darkness, out from the blackness that sometimes goes on in our minds, in the light of our hearts and souls. I know it can be difficult. I know it can feel like we are on opposite sides of the world. I know it takes a huge, huge, huge leap of faith to keep on going, but we must. We must keep following the light because we are being pulled in the right direction. So, there is that, always remembering to be asked to be brought into the light, always remembering to be, again, following the signs, being asked, having that intent to be showing the right people, to be, guiding, being in the right place to have the right conversations. And again, ultimately, it is all about self-discovery, learning who you are underneath all of the layers of all of the ancestral, familial, all of the, stuff that we've, childhood stuff, stuff that we, all of the junk that we carry around with us all the time, which, basically is the voice in the head that says you're not good enough. And we're just unpeeling that layer by layer by layer by layer. And the more that we just work on that and trust, then it's all about trusting that there is a divine purpose to this life. And if you have woken up to the twin flame journey, then my belief and my guidance that comes through is saying, well, that's for a purpose. Your purpose is to bring the spiritual into the physical, to help ground this new vibration of love on the planet. So there we go. I really hope that helps. I'm quite sort of like intrigued about the timing of things coming back around again. It's a 10-year cycle. Like that card says, it's like a closing of a chapter and a new beginning. And let's sort of be embracing that sort of the new consciousness, the expanded consciousness that this divine love brings. So let's open the door for the next chapter. We're all ready to rise up again. Okay, that's the message for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Take care. Bye.